The UK has been described as the whiplash capital of Europe. An association of British insurers figures state that 78% of low-value motor personal injury claims in the UK are for whiplash, well above the 48% recorded across the rest of Europe. In May, the UK government closed its latest consultation into whiplash, which sought feedback on the need to introduce fixed fees for medical examinations, discourage settlement offers being made before medical reports are obtained, and the imperative of independence in commissioning and provisioning of reports. Many of these proposals were endorsed by the Transport Select Committee, and all of them have caused significant debate between insurers and the legal profession. With this in mind today, as part of our Claims video edition, I'm joined in the studio by Sarah Mallaby, Head of Motor Claims at Allianz Insurance, to discuss these issues. Welcome to the studio, Sarah. In its consultation, the government proposed prohibiting pre-medical offers rather than an outright ban. Are there concerns that those loose definitions will allow some firms to sidestep incoming rules, and what impact would that have?
Pre-med offers have their place on the right claim, so it's right that it's not an outright ban. Obtaining medical evidence on a whiplash claim several years after an accident, which simply reiterates the claimant's version of events, adds very little value to the claims process. All it does is add to the average claims costs, which ultimately increases motor premiums. Claims farming continues today, even after the LASPO reforms, and if the government wants to tackle these spurious claims, then we need to start looking at reducing the time in which a claimant can bring a claim from 3 years down to 1 year for whiplash claims. And in that way, that would remove the need for making pre-med offers on many cases.
Most commentators see independent medical panels as a key issue, but there have been calls for the tightening of the definition of vested interest. How important are the panels, and what concerns would there be if the definitions aren't tightened?
Independence is absolutely critical to achieving the objectives of this set of reforms. So the definition of what includes vested interest must be really tight. It also needs to be wide enough to prevent reciprocal arrangements between claimant solicitors to ensure they're not instructing each other's medical agencies. And a cap on the volume of instructions that each law firm sends to a medical agency will go some way to stop this. But to be honest, if we really want independence, the only way to achieve this is if we harness technology and implement a taxi rank system or a rota, whereby accredited experts in the claimant's location are appointed or instructed on a random basis.
Accreditation for experts providing medical evidence, along with an audit and review system to ensure those experts adhere to the standards, has been proposed. What impact would that have on evidence and also on whiplash claims in the future?
It's envisaged that accreditation will only be given to experts who fully understand their duty to the court in terms of medical legal reporting, but also that they will have the clinical expertise that is current and up to date, and preferably they will also be currently working in clinical practice to ensure that. That, along with the peer reviews, which will review any expert whose prognoses are outside the average distribution curve, should go a long way to improve the quality and value of medical reports for whiplash claims. It's also hoped that this will stop the practice, which we frequently see, where the prognosis is simply 6 months from the date of the examination, which is not found in any other jurisdiction or in clinical practice in the UK when compensation isn't available for an injury.
The consultation has also proposed a £180 fee for a report by a GP or a member of the Chartered Society of Physiotherapy, and a £420 fee for a report from a consultant orthopaedic surgeon. Are fixed fees a positive step for whiplash claims, or does this actually raise more issues?
Fixed fees for whiplash claims within the Civil Procedural Rules, or CPR, is definitely a positive step. Currently, the MRO agreement, which is a voluntary agreement between insurers and medical reporting agencies, has gone some way in terms of improving the quality and consistency of the medical reporting and also giving predictability around fees. 75% of whiplash claims and low-value ELPL claims are currently obtained under the MRO agreement. Unfortunately, the other 25% from agencies that don't operate within the agreement are usually agencies who are owned by a claimant law firm, and they still provide reports on which they want fees of significantly more than the MRO rate. It's not untypical to have a fee of £400 on a £2,500 whiplash claim, so it's disproportionate fee in terms of the damages or the size of the injury. So fixed fees in the CPR is absolutely a good thing on all claims. The concern has to be, however, that these claimant law firms and medical agencies that have operated outside the agreement will now seek to recoup revenue by claiming for more than one report on any one claim, such as claiming for psychological injuries on very minor whiplash claims, which we're already seeing, but it's a trend that may accelerate as a result of this particular reform.
Okay, thank you, Sarah, for shedding some light on those issues, but I'm afraid that's all we have time for now. This is part of Post Digital Claims Edition. For more on this topic, check out Post online, in print and via our app edition. Also, don't forget to check out white papers and associated content on the Post Intelligent app and at Insurance Hound. That's all from me for now. Goodbye.